And so how can you make money with this model in an environment where transactions are so constrained and then appreciation, is pretty close to flat nationally, and in some of the markets you're in down a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I think it's a very real thing. Look, Opendoor is less than 1% of US real estate transactions today. So, 99% to go. So we're not suffering from lack of transactions happening. Now, do I wish there were more transactions? Sure, but I'm not hoping and praying for a macro recovery. There's plenty of transactions happening for Opendoor to have a great business, and Opendoor needs to be a great business in any macro. Second, I think if you rely on house price appreciation, or if you try to, build a business assuming that is true, you just will not end up building a business that solves a problem we want to solve. I think you build a great business, just not the one that we want to build, right? Our job is to have incredibly low days in possession for each home we buy. And that means we'll just be exposed to macro less and less and less over time. And so if you buy a home and you're going to hold it for a year because you were surprised with what you bought, or you have to do significant number of renovations, or you just want to have it sit on your balance sheet, you care a lot about what is happening to the price of the home, right? Home price appreciation ends up mattering a lot. But if you intend to hold each asset for a very short amount of time, then you're exposed to that less, and you can spend your time worrying about additional services you can provide to each user. Look, there are lots of instances where it makes a great deal of sense for us to buy a home where we intend to make $0 and 0 cents on the home acquisition and disposition itself, right? We have a very successful and very, improving title and escrow business. We will have great mortgage products, great insurance products. So I don't think we need to necessarily have a very high margins on each transaction.